In a small village, nestled between rolling hills and lush fields, lived a boy named John. John had a talent for finding the easiest path in life, which often meant avoiding work altogether. Despite his charming personality and pleasant smile, John's laziness was a matter of growing concern for his mother. Her gentle yet persistent reminders about the importance of diligence were met with nonchalant shrugs and sheepish grins. "John," his mother often said, "if you keep neglecting your tasks, trouble will find you sooner than you expect." John would laugh it off, convinced that luck was on his side. One afternoon, John was lounging under his favorite tree, a great oak that stood proudly in the yard. The sun shimmered through the leaves, casting dancing shadows on the ground. As he idly watched the clouds float by, John's mother called to him, "John, there's a hole in the roof. We need to fix it before the rains come." John glanced up at the roof, a canopy of worn shingles that indeed had a visible gap. But the day was warm, and the sky was clear, so he postponed the task, thinking he'd get to it later. Days turned into weeks, and soon enough, the skies shifted, thickening with angry clouds. A gentle drizzle quickly escalated into a fierce downpour, and the once small hole in the roof became a gaping entryway for torrents of rain. "John," his mother cried, "the water is pouring in." Rushing inside, John was met with chaos. The rain unrelentingly beat down, drenching everything in its path. The wooden floors creaked in protest as water pooled, threatening to damage their modest home. Reality struck John harder than the storm outside. He raced to find buckets to catch the intruding water, frantically running from room to room. Despite his efforts, many of their belongings were irreparably soaked and ruined. Exhausted, John slumped against a wall, waterlogged and regretful. His mind echoed with his mother's words about the consequences of laziness. "I should have fixed it when I had the chance," John muttered to himself, overwhelmed by a profound sense of remorse. As the rains subsided and the last of the storm clouds rolled away, John surveyed the aftermath. It was a tough lesson learned the hard way. From that day forward, John resolved to change his ways. He took on each task with newfound resolve, understanding that sometimes, the trouble you avoid today can become the calamity you face tomorrow. And so, life in the little village carried on, with John now contributing willingly and working hard alongside his neighbors and family. He had learned, with heartfelt truth, that hard work and timely action are indeed the best protectors against future problems.